Hello everyone, my name is Matt Clark and I will be your instructor for this term of COMM104 here at Bryant Stratton College. I want to take this opportunity first off to welcome everyone, not just to the class, but if you are a new student, welcome to Bryant Stratton College. It is great that each and every one of you have taken that big step into a new journey, not only educationally, but hopefully personally, professionally. I hope all that is exactly what you hope for, and this is just the first of many steps you'll take on that path. Now, a little bit about me. You'll see more about this on my discussion post in week one, but I have been with Bryant Stratton now for about 9 years, teaching communications. I hold a bachelor's degree from the University of Massachusetts at Amherst in journalism. I have a master's degree in communication and leadership from Gonzaga University in Washington. And then I also have a master's degree in government and political science from Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore. So that's my education background. For the first 25 years of my career, I was a journalist. I was the editor of newspapers. I've reported on everything from pro sports to Congress, to everything in between, business. I've kind of dabbled a little bit into a little bit of everything. Now, for the last 6-7 years, I have been the chief research analyst for a financial publication called Money and Markets. We focus a lot on the stock market, on the economy, macro and microeconomics. It is my job to understand data, to decipher data, and then write things that people understand when it comes to that data. And I've been doing that for a long time. I live here in South Florida, in between West Palm Beach and Miami. That is on the Atlantic side, or the hurricane side, basically. Well, they're all hurricane sides here in South Florida. So I'm about 5 miles from the Atlantic Ocean. So I have one of the largest pools in the world, just 5 miles away. It's great to live here. A lot of sunshine. Rain can be a little heavy, traffic can be a little heavy, but other than that, you earn your pay in sunshine here in South Florida. So that's about me. Now I want to talk a little bit about the class. We're going to move very rapid in the class. We only have 7.5 weeks, so basically we're taking 15 weeks. We're condensing that to 7.5. So as you can imagine, we move very quickly. So it's very, very important that each and every one of you stay on top of your assignments, your discussion, everything that has going on, not just in this class, but any other class that you take, because it is very easy to get behind. And once you get behind, it is very difficult to catch up because we do move so fast. I try to make sure I remind students if they fall behind. I remind you of what you have outstanding. We try to work on a plan to get you caught up. So don't worry, it's not as if there's not a safety net. There is, but this is college. The responsibility is on you to make sure that you are fulfilling your responsibilities in each and every class that you take. But we're always here to help. So make sure that you understand kind of the schedule, how things work, what we have coming up, this, that, and the other. Now, the second thing is this is fairly important. So I want everyone to make note. We are not a brick and mortar class, meaning we do not actually physically meet. We don't go to a lecture hall. You guys don't sit in a stadium classroom and listen to me lecture on and on and on for 3 days a week. That's not how we work. This is online, but the requirements for participation are kind of roughly the same. Now, if you have a 3-hour class at a traditional college like the University of Florida, or the University or Buffalo University or State University of New York, if you have a 3-hour class, that typically means you are meeting 1 hour, 3 days a week. In a physical classroom. This is a 3-hour class, but instead of meeting, the responsibility is a little different. So when it comes to participation, we focus a lot on the discussion board. This is where each and every week, after you're done watching lectures, videos, reading material, you come through and you are asked to post a cognitive thought or thoughts related to whatever the prompt is each week. So you'll do an initial post. That'll be usually the first thing you want to do. Monday, Tuesday, that's what you want to jump into. And then there's the rule of 3. You must respond to at least 3 of your peers' initial posts. So if you post and you see 2 or 3 others who have posted, go ahead and respond to them. And these need to be thorough posts. I don't mean one sentence, I agree, great post, and that's it. That doesn't work. This needs to be thought out. If you agree or if you disagree or if you like or dislike what someone says in their initial post, you need to explain why. So more than 1 or 2 sentences. 1 or 2 sentences will not cut it on the discussion board. The other part of the rule of 3 is 3 days a week. This is a 3-hour class, so the expectation is that you participate in the discussion board at least 3 days every week. It can be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It could be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Whatever works in your schedule is fine. That's the flexibility of being online. But it has to be 3 days a week, no less than that. If you're doing less than that, then your odds are you're shortchanging yourself, and you're probably shortchanging the interaction that you could be having with your other peers and with myself in the class. Now, I know life happens, things get in the way, and it can be very simple to, just do everything in one day. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. However, you will not receive full participation points for doing that, and your grade will probably not be where you want it to be if that occurs. So just make sure you follow the basic principles. It's very simple. Do an initial post early in the week, and then 3 different responses to 3 different peers' initial posts. You can even post to me. That counts. So I post in the discussion all the time. A response to me counts as a reply. And then you must be active and posting at least 3 different days each week. So those are the big things to remember. Week 1, fairly simple. You're going to have a couple assessments to take. Nothing stressful. One is going to be related to all the things that are related to the class. Some of the documents that you have the access to, that like the supplemental syllabus, tracking calendar, things like that. There's going to be a quiz on that, and there's going to be another quiz just on basic information. Don't stress about it. Just kind of take your time, follow through, do it. You also have discussion. I'd like you to introduce yourselves to each and every one of your classmates. If you want to share a picture of your family, or a picture of you, or a picture of your dog or cat or whatever, feel free. Anything that you think will help your peers get to know you better. And of course, at any time during the class, if you have any questions whatsoever, you can ask me. You can do this through the Ask Your Instructor tab. You can do this through a direct message to me, or you can email me. Now, if you use the Ask Your Instructor tab, everyone can see your question and my response. So if this is something that is very general, maybe it's related to the rubric, or maybe it's a general assignment question, Ask Your Instructor is totally fine. If this is something about your grade specifically, or about something personal you need to discuss with me, then that's probably not the best place to go. You want to email me or direct message me through Blackboard. But again, I'm here. I respond very quickly. I try to respond as quickly as possible to every student. So just make sure that you hop in, check things out, get acclimated with Blackboard. If you're not used to it, it's fairly easy, fairly intuitive. Get to know the class, and then when you get started in posting and discussion for week 1, you'll start to get to know your classmates as well. And again, at any time you have any questions, reach out to me. If you want to reach out to another student, do that as well. Whatever works best for you is totally fine. So I wish you all the best of luck. Look forward to following along for the next 7.5 weeks on this journey that we're going to take together here in COMM104. And I hope everyone has a great start. Any questions, let me know.